Hi there, I'm Kyle, and welcome to Bedtime Verses with Kyle. Just a little poetry to help you get ready for bed. Today is Folio Friday, and we were looking at Spenser this week, and there was that when he went into the cave of despair, it made me think of something sort of gnarled and dirty, and that conjured for me Richard III, Shakespeare's very famous Richard III, who, according to the Richard III Society, has been grotesquely maligned, but the play is still brilliant. So, I'm going to do a bit of Richard III, which is also one of my dream roles. So this is his opening monologue, introducing us to the action of the play and himself, and let's get into it. Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by this sun of York, and all the clouds that lowered upon our house in the deep bosom of the ocean buried. Now are our brows bound with victorious wreaths, our bruised arms hung up for monuments, our stern alarums changed to merry meetings, our dreadful marches to delightful measures. Grim-visaged war hath smoothed his wrinkled front, and now, instead of mounting barbed steeds to fright the souls of fearful adversaries, he capers nimbly in a lady's chamber, to the lascivious pleasing of a lute. But I that am not shaped for sportive tricks, nor made to court an amorous looking glass, I that am rudely stamped, that want love's majesty, to strut before a wanton ambling nymph, I that am curtailed of this fair proportion, cheated of feature by dissembling nature, deformed, unfinished, sent before my time into this breathing world, scarce half made up, and that so lamely and unfashionable that dogs bark at me as I halt by them. Why, I, in this weak, piping time of peace, have no delight to pass away the time, unless to spy my shadow in the sun, and descant on mine own deformity. And therefore, since I cannot prove a lover to entertain these fair, well-spoken days, I am determined to prove a villain, and hate the idle pleasures of these days. Plots have I laid, inductions dangerous, by drunken prophecies, libels, and dreams, to set my brother Clarence and the king in deadly hate, the one against the other. And if King Edward be as true and just as I am subtle, false, and treacherous, this day should Clarence closely be mewed up about a prophecy which says that G of Edward's heirs the murderer shall be. I love that one. You know, why try to be something you're not? Lean into your forte, which in this case happens to be making plots. And for those of you who don't know, it's rumored that Richard III had a bum leg and like a big hump on his shoulders. He's kind of a monster. And that is Folio Fridays. Thanks again for joining me for Bedtime Verses with Kyle. You can follow me here or subscribe to my website or the YouTube. And there'll be new readings every weekday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good night. Sleep tight.